Okay, and we're back, and I am here with some food and lifestyle royalty right here. Miss Sonia Armstead, Miss Rochelle Brown, powerhouses in the food and lifestyle industry. The Food Network, they was there building it up. Am I right?
You're right. You're right.
Okay. And they are the co-founders of Powerhouse Productions, which is honored here tonight as the ambassadors of the Queen City Film Festival, and also honored and recognized, I believe, with TV One's Women's History Month, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
congratulations on all the success and accolades. How does it feel to be recognized in New Jersey, your home state, being ambassadors of this 8th annual film festival?
Well, I think just being recognized on a whole is something that makes us feel grateful, because a lot of times, in this business, they say you're as good as your last project.
Yes.
And so for Lamar and the Queen City Film Festival to recognize us and to say, you girls do darn good work, it makes us feel good. And it makes us realize that the journey, the struggle, and everything else is so well worth it. And most importantly, we can't wait for somebody to pat us on the back. We got to pat ourselves on the back. So we feel doubly honored that someone else has given us our cheer.
Right. That's awesome. How about you, Rochelle?
For me, it's Jersey, and I'm a Jersey girl, right? So this really means a lot for me. I feel just as honored if this was Beverly Hills, because Jersey has a lot of talent.
Right.
And for us to, know Sonia's cousin Lamar, and for him to reach out and say, oh, you guys are doing it, and our partners, TV One is a big partner of ours, and they make it important, right? And for them, it's a necessity to be in business with people who look like the content on their air, and then for us to be two women doing that is just the whole thing. So we're honored to be here.
Yes, and it's such an inspiration to see Black people, women who look like me that I can identify with. Like when I was learning more about you both, I'm like, okay, I can do this. So how does it feel going from, when you were both starting out, maybe having those early career jitters of, can I do this? I don't know. And now you are both established, you are both sought after. What did that transition feel like in your career from, I don't know, to I'm that girl?
That's all. I like that.
Yes. I think for me, it's funny you say that. For me, I always knew I was going to be in some type of creativity, right? I was the kid that was writing the family Christmas play. Okay. I'm always like, hey, let's perform, let's put on a show. And I always say, like, I was born for this. And I really own that in my 50s. In my 20s, I was just excited to be able to have a job at Fox. And then in my late 20s, I'm a part of something that's a whole new genre, Food Network, third employee, very big deal. And then it was, let me hook up with my bestie and my good friend, start a company and do this for ourselves. And that, to me, is the best and the highlight of it. It's like, you think you can do it, but when you can really do it and give folks like you an opportunity, all of our staff opportunities, that's when you're doing something. It's not really about you. It's like when you can pull up others with you. And I think that's for me is what the is. Yeah.
I know that's right. She said she a firecracker.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
What about?
I echo that, but I think one of the most important things with us about having our own company and being Black owned, and I like to say boss girls, boss girls, it allows us to pick and choose and make sure we tell the stories and highlight the stories about us, for us, about us. And so, this journey in terms of Rochelle and I moving on and creating Powerhouse Productions and creating these great shows and working with unbelievable networks, not just TV One and Clio, but other networks. People like, you worked for Disney? Yeah, we've worked for Disney. You've worked for Centric. Yeah, we worked. So, you work for a lot of people. And so I think for us too, it gave us this feeling of, we're unstoppable, because we are going to decide what our destination is. We're going to decide who we're going to work with. And if you tip either one of us the wrong way, we're like, you know what? We're good. Because we're not going to chase a dollar. We're not going to, because we still have to look ourselves in the mirror and have integrity. So I think, together, and we're like better than best friends. It's like we are partners. And so we're yin and yang. Sometimes Rochelle's like, and I'm like, oh no. And then and she'll say, calm down. So, so we play off each other very well. And you know what? We wouldn't be around for 22 years plus if we didn't.
Come on. Well, thank you for those powerful words of wisdom. I feel fired up. I know it's firing the night up. Thank you. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, Rochelle. Congratulations again on Ambassadors, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Thank you.